Is Mojang adding seasons to Minecraft? There have been a lot of hints and weird teasers about this. But what would the community think about seasons in Minecraft? Let's see. Alright, so we have here from Aggravating Cup 2306. Definitely better than just seeing the plain old places every time. As long as it doesn't actually change pre-existing builds, it would work, I guess. And from Mr. Social Fredo, to see my home gradually get covered in snow and then eventually melt away would be really cool actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, I completely agree with them. By the way, I'm a pro seasons person because I've seen a lot of people not wanting seasons, which is also understandable. But yeah, imagine how much depth it will add to the world, and it'll be so dynamic as well. So I'm here from M477M4NN. In my experience, they kinda suck because 1. They just change the color of the grass leaves to ugly desaturated colors instead of finding a way to simulate trees being barren of leaves. It really takes me out of the immersion. 2. When it's snowing, it only accumulates in a certain radius around you, so if you walk a minute, there will be no snow on the ground, and when you look in the distance, it won't be covered in snow. I don't know if this is really solvable. And 3, maybe this was a bug or not, seasons mods to do it, but it seems like the snow was destroying tall grass, and then it doesn't come back in the spring. So suddenly you just have barren grass, blocks, and no tall grass. For seasons to not kinda suck, I think they need to figure out a way to resolve these issues. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, they changed the color of grass leaves to ugly. Yes, that's a bit subjective, not gonna lie. Because for some people, they absolutely love those colors. And instead of finding a way to simulate trees being barren of leaves, really takes out of the immersion. Honestly, I don't think Mojang would ever touch the trees. I mean, they would just change the leaf colors. I really don't think they'll make the leaves disappear and or add something like branches. So yeah. So when it's snowing, it only accumulates in certain radius. Yeah, this is true. Because it's kind of immersion breaking, not gonna lie, and I don't know how they would fix this because of how chunks works in this game. Unless they somehow manage to do it, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. And also number 3 with the destroying grass. Honestly, they should just add snow logging. Like it is in Bedrock, but refine it a bit so it works on not on just plants and on everything, you know, like stairs and fences, and that should fix it. So BVR responded, one of the things I like the most about playing Terraformacraft is definitely the world generation and the impact that seasons have. Not only visually but gameplay wise as well. You see the tree, leaves starting to discolor and start thinking if you have enough food, start for the winter. Definitely a cool feeling you don't get in regular Minecraft. Well, as I said, yes, seasons would change the game a lot. Because they would make the world dynamic and will actually feel like you are in there. But also, not only feel, the gameplay would also change a bit. Maybe they'll make the nights shorter when it's summer and the days longer. Maybe in the winter the animals would spawn a lot less or give you less food. Like simple ideas like this to make the seasons really fit into the game and be immersed. Paradox responded, Seasons has been one of the highest voted suggested feature in the feedback forums and has been under review for years. Mega Being Best also responded, Mojang, listen to what fans want. Nice joke. And then the Moon of Terminus said, Cave update, Beast and Sour Revert, Diable Wolf Armor. I'm not saying they always listen to the fans, Fireflies, Copper Bulb, etc. But to say they never do is also incorrect. And then Omega Fan 3E said, you gotta scream loud for them to do something. Cave update was due a while ago. Wolf Armor won the vote, so no choice. Now for Atmosphere, that they won't ever do. Okay, so first of all, yeah, I think the seasons for most biomes suggestion was made at least 4 or 5 years ago, so it's been a long time. But like Magma Blast said, Mojang, listen to what the fans want. Honestly, they do and don't. Like, they usually listen to stuff that they can change really quickly, like the piston sound on or Diable Wolf Armor, you know, simple stuff. But when it comes to updates, we'd asked for an end update for years. Not happened yet. We asked for big caves. Again, it took them years to make the update. And they also split it. And a lot of the features stayed undeveloped for years until they actually released them to the public. So it's kind of complicated with Mojang. Again, they sometimes do listen, they sometimes don't. So yeah. Blank 2139 said, yes, but only if it's toggable. Yes, I think that should 100% be a thing. It should be toggable when creating a world. Or when the update comes, it should ask you when you enter the world if you want seasons or not. It should 100% be toggable. Because you can't just... It's such a massive change to the world, you can't just force it to players if they don't want it. Michael Graham said, I'd want it to be biome specific. Some biomes have it, others don't. Also, ideally, it will always be present in new chunks. And Academic Paramedic 72 said, that's a good point. Not every biome has 4 defined seasons. Temperate climate have winter, spring, summer and fall. But tropical climates usually only have 2 seasons. A rainy and hot one, and a dry and mild or chilly one. Equatorial climate might straight up not have defined seasons at all, depending on whom you ask. Yes, I completely agree. Like, not all biomes should have... It shouldn't, like, snow in all biomes, like in the desert or savanna. They should have difference. A lot of different. Which, again, would make things a lot... like really complicated because we don't have localized weather yet, which should also have that if they add seasons. But yeah, I completely agree. What is this said? Nice name. Either seasons or biomes that replicate the feeling of seasons, like an autumn forest. And D Mungu said, I had an idea for an autumn woods biome a while ago that actually sounded really flipping cool, at least to me. I'll see if I can find it. Well, the thing is, if they're gonna add an autumn biome, how would that work with seasons? Like, wouldn't it be just a regular forest for most of the year, and then when autumn comes around, every other forest is an autumn forest? So I'm not sure how that would work. I understand it if you just want the autumn forest with the leaves, and the leaves always stay, you know, like orange or yellow colors. But if they add seasons, I don't know how that would work. But if they don't add seasons, yeah, that'd be a good idea, you know, to get the autumny stuff from it. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, these are some of the sentiments of the Minecraft community regarding seasons. But at the end of the day, Mojang will do what they want to do. But what do you think? Do you think seasons are a good idea? Let me know down in the comments.